Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is a very good one. And when you saw it on the screen, you went, what is he talking about? Martha, what is he talking about? The topic is, annuity money doesn't have to go poof, like disappear. Most of the dumb calls that I get either from financial journalists or even advisors that call themselves, masters of the universe, and a lot of people that are looking into annuities under the dumb assumption that when you die with an annuity, them thinking there's only one type, that the money goes poof and the evil annuity companies give you money. At least once a day, I get a call from a very brave person that says, let me tell you something, son. I wouldn't buy an annuity ever. I called you to tell you this because when I die, money is going to be kept by the annuity company. It goes poof for me and the family. Why would I ever do that? Standing there and mad. I'm like, you're as dumb as a box of hair. Please take that well. I mean, that's the dumbest statement ever. And I love when people go, I hate all annuities, Stan. Annuities are expensive. Annuities are bad. Annuities are just for the agent. Annuities are never bought. They're just sold. All of that is crapola, dungola. Seriously, that's just overflowing the toilet bowl, player. Courtesy flush, please. You ever been in a bathroom and you just want to yell out to someone like an airport bathroom? You go, hey, courtesy flush over there. Could you just courtesy flush? Just clear it out. I know you're going to keep going. Just courtesy flush that down. Same thing for people that talk about annuities and don't know what the heck they're talking about. Courtesy flush, courtesy flush. When people think that when I die, the annuity company keeps the money, they're talking about one type and structured one way. Okay, they're talking about a life-only lifetime income stream, whether it's for qualified longevity annuity contract, deferred income annuity, or single premium immediate annuity. It's a life-only or joint life-only. When the second spouse dies, money, payments stop. Money goes poof. But that's one of 40 plus different ways. And yes, I said 40 plus different ways for you to structure it. The vast majority of people that's worked very, very hard for the money, they don't want to see it go poof. They want to make sure they're getting a lifetime income stream, but yet they still want to make sure contractually that when they die, when their Learjet hits the mountain, when they die, when they expire, when the respirator is shut off out of mercy, that 100% of any unused money will go to their family. And the evil annuity company that's looking for profits and capitalistic and has the big buildings and the logos on the plane and a bunch of overweight guys that make our money suits look bad, smoking cigars in the buildings of the insurance companies, they're not going to keep the money. There's a lot of things I want to accomplish in my life. A lot of them have nothing to do with annuities, I want to open for Metallica. That's a long story how that's going to happen, but we're getting there. That's rock. It's a rock band for all you disco people out there. Now I want to be, do that. I want to do that. But one of the things that I want to leave out here, leave the scar of the annuity man. And one of the good and bad things, and I had someone say, I don't know if that's a good thing. He was, he wasn't a big fan of annuities, and he goes, all your videos, you got like 1,000 videos, they're going to be on the internet forever. Like all of it, all your funny sayings and all your stories about your mom and all this stuff, they're going to be there forever. I'm like, isn't that great? I'm going to haunt my 2 daughters. They'll be like old and they'll pull up, they'll be near retirement and then they'll type in retirement thoughts, maybe annuities. And then my video is going to come up and I'm like, hey, it might be like trauma for my daughters who are fantastic girls, but pretty happy they're out of the house, because it's just me and the missus now. Sometimes we sit in the house and go, it's pretty nice. It's pretty quiet. I mean, it really is. What was the topic again? Let me think. Oh, yeah. Annuity money doesn't have to go poof. No, I didn't forget it. That was drama. That was acting. That was performance. And it was fantastic. I had a guy today say, Stan, you should be on a television show. I said, which one? He goes, I don't know, all of them. I'm like, wrong answer. Got to be more specific. But the bottom line is when you set up lifetime income with annuities, and there's many different types. In fact, for lifetime income, there's 4 types for lifetime income, arguably 5, but let's go through the 4. Single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, and income riders attached to indexed or variable annuities for lifetime income. They all can be structured so that not one penny is going to be kept by the annuity company, even though if you lived 150, they're on the hook to pay. What if I lived 160? They're on the hook to pay. How about 177? They're on the hook to pay. How about 200? They're on the hook to pay. If there's a medical miracle and Elon Musk, comes up and goes, he's like an alien. I think he might be an alien. That's okay though. He's like, I've ironically, I was in the kitchen the other day and just threw some things together, and it's a pill that will guarantee that you live to 162. Someone's going to come up with that. So what happens then? Stan, the annuity man, America's annuity agent, the annuity company's on the hook to pay, period. Which leads to the next statement, which is if you're going to buy lifetime income stream, it better be with a good company, like a highly rated company. Guy said the other day to me, he goes, I get this a lot, so this is a normal conversation. He goes, Stan, I've been doing a lot of research. I've watched your videos. I've read your books. I've done the deep dive into annuities, and I find myself a little bit more intrigued than I was. But I'm looking at this lifetime income quote that you provided in your team there in the Las Vegas home office with satellite offices all around. And I just want to let you know, Stan, I want a quality company. Don't put some piece of crap in front of me. Here's what I said. And here's what I'm going to say to you. I like you a lot. You're probably a wonderful person. And when we talk, we're going to laugh and joke and do virtual high fives. But I'm never going to put my license in jeopardy with a recommendation to you. I'm going to put quality in front of you for lifetime income. I'm going to have looked under the hood to make sure that they can back up the claim, back up the lifetime income guarantee, period. We are going to fly first class for lifetime income. And most likely, we're going to structure it so the money doesn't go poof. Well, I like that AA plus company, Stan, but, me and the missus, we're just not thrilled about the money just disappearing when we die. Doesn't have to be like that, Chester. You can structure it life with cash refund or life with a period certain. Or if you really want to handcuff the loved ones, which I call lovingly handcuffing your beneficiaries, life with installment refund. All the annuities I have are life with installment refund or joint life with installment refund. So, of course, the lovely Christine, who's been married to the annuity man for 35 years. Holy crap, is there a medal out there for her? When she dies, because of course she's going to outlast me because she's been slowly poisoning me with all the sugars she's been feeding me because pre-diabetic, as we all are, it's etc. I have lovingly handcuffed my daughter so that when my Learjet that I've leased briefly hits the mountain, they're not going to get the lump sum. They're going to get the payments. I always say you want your children to be making payments on the Lamborghini and the Ferrari and the Bentley instead of buying it with cash. They're going to buy it anyway, but you want them to make payments. That's called lovingly handcuffing your beneficiary. That's life with installment refund or life with a period certain. Life with installment refund is life with a period certain, but to the exact life expectancy date. Sounds better. Life with installment refund. Life with cash refund is I die, someone offs me, which could happen if you look at how I've got things right. If I happen to die unexpectedly and there's like, what happened to Stan the Annuity Man? There's kind of a question mark around there. And my daughter shows up at the funeral in the Lamborghini, the one that lives in New York City, you're going to know something right then. You're going to be like, that looks a little fishy right there. But what I've done is they're going to get payments. They're not going to get the lump sum. And that's cool. You can do that. Bottom line is it doesn't have to go poof. It's not going to go poof unless you tell me it's going to go poof. Now, I did a video a while back called Annuities for Narcissists, Lifetime Income for Narcissists, which is kind of cool if you think about it, or Lifetime Income for a Misanthrope, which is the opposite of a philanthrope, which means misanthropes hate all humanity. Can't. I mean, today's current environment, you can't really blame the person for being a misanthrope, you know. But the bottom line is misanthropic annuity strategies or narcissistic annuity strategies is life only. I had a guy, and I've told the story before. He's like, I said, well, you want to set it up, you know, life with cash refund, life with installment refund, because most people do because they don't want the money to go poof. He goes, I hate my family. I owe them nothing. I want life only, which is the highest payment. I'm like, hey, man, it's your call, player. It's your money. I understand it. There are times that we all look upon our family and go, yeah, I can see him probably coming to that conclusion. Not that we're going to do that. But the bottom line is this. If anyone at a cocktail party or your advisor or you read in some paper, well, you got to be careful with annuities because the money can disappear when you die. That is the dumbest, most stupidest, uninformed statement of all time, of which one of my goals in life is to wipe that statement off the planet. Or when someone says it in a public setting, whether it be in print, digital, video, or at a cocktail party, you literally laugh at that person. You go, did you just really say that money goes poof with annuity when you die? And make a fool out of that person because it's that stupid. And I'm going to wipe it off the planet because it's not worth people repeating. And for whatever reason, it's kind of caught hold out there with the people that stick their chest out and think they know everything. You know that person. I call it playing verbal jump rope. Remember the kids who turn the jump rope and you kind of get in? Do you know that person that everything you bring up, I don't care what you bring up, they're an expert in it or they have a story, verbal jump roping, you know, nod your head. You know that person? That's the person, if you brought up annuities, they would say that. And then you laugh in their face. You laugh, and if you have bad breath, you go, ha, 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 right in their face. So they smell the onion and the pizza and the garlic. They smell it. They smell it. They can taste it. You're right there. Man, this has been fun. Don't you agree? You learned something. Money doesn't have to go poof with annuities. You can structure so that the evil annuity company will never keep a penny, even though they're contractually on the hook to pay. My name is Stan the Annuity Man. I'm going to go lay down now. See you next time.